And I'm curious, guys, how, because I think we can all accept that Jared Goff's going to get a contract extension. Can we all agree there? Like, it's coming. I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
I wonder what Jared Goff's mindset will be accepting that deal or when the negotiations come, because they're going to negotiate after the season. Does Jared say, you know what? This is a good football team. Guys need to be paid. I'll take a discount. Or is it, listen, man, I need to get paid. Give me my $50 million. Bring me my money. What do you think Jared Goff does? I think I'm leaning on more side of him taking a discount, because I think Jared's he's smart enough to know, like, I need talent to win for a long time. We need to keep these guys around.
Yes.
That's just my opinion, but where are you guys at on that?
I mean,
go ahead,
Booner, go ahead.
I was just saying, I'm convinced that, like, Jared, he's not going to, like, he's going to ask for some money. And I think whether it's 45, 50, whatever it is, I don't think that's going to bake your, like, it's not going to break you at the end of the day. Yeah. Like, you're going to be able to get by with it. And I think Jared's very well aware that I think he wants to be in Detroit, and he knows kind of what's been built here. And I don't think he wants to end it anytime soon. I think he'd be willing to sit there and say, I'll take like whatever you guys want me. And obviously not go like 35, 40, but like, hey, I will take a bit of a discount at this point. A kind of a home, like, not hometown, because he's not from here, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll take that because he wants to be here. And he knows, like, he's bonded with Penei and Hutch and, and the Amon-Ra, like Josh Reynolds. Like, he wants to make sure his guys get taken care of at all. Think about this. He's already signed a big contract too. Like, he's not going to sit here. Like, he doesn't want to go, like, he's got money. And I know some people, they want more. I just don't see, I don't see Jared Goff doing that, especially after the way this year's gone and all the Jared Goff chants. Like, I think the city of Detroit's actually helping out with this negotiation as well.
That's what I just think it's Jared Goff city right now. And if you're Jared Goff, what is truly more valuable to that, to Booner's point, when you've already had that big contract? And if he gets paid, if it's a low contract, it'll probably be like the 47, 46. Like, it's not going to be like he's getting paid chump change. He's still going to be getting paid a substantial lot of money, and I guarantee they'll back it with incentives. But if you're smart and you're Jared Goff, I think you absolutely are willing to take a little bit of a knock on your contract. Why? Just because the legacy that's going to come with it and what that means to the actual city. And if Jared Goff wins a Super Bowl and then stays and is able to bring more wins to the city, he's going to have a statue built. There's no doubt about it. So why would you pass it up? Why would you go to, well, I'm making it up, but why would you go to Washington, who needs a quarterback, just to redo the situation we're just in? We're just rebuilding. Because if that rebuild doesn't go successful, then you're finding yourself back to stage one, where in Detroit, you are the guy, undoubtedly. Nobody can say shit to you.
That's exactly why I've been on this, like, let's not do this Hendon Hooker thing. And I love, there's a chance Hendon Hooker could be really good, and maybe he still does become the future. But we've had this conversation, both of us, before in the past. Like, to hit on a quarterback, dude, in this league consistently, it's very hard. And just because you have Hendon Hooker, who has all of these attributes and these skill set, everything, just because he has that doesn't mean he's going to know how to go win. There's been plenty of NFL quarterbacks who have been drafted in the first round and have been crazy good college quarterbacks. They just don't have it. And I'm not saying Hendon Hooker doesn't, because he might, but to take the risk and go from someone that you just won a 9-win season, a 12-win season, an NFC championship game. I'm sure next year they're going to win 10+ games, and then just be like, let's just move on for someone who hasn't proven anything in the NFL. That's where my issue comes in.
And me and you and Booner, it's funny because I agree. I said the same thing yesterday. But here's where I'll add this in, because I know people keep saying, like, and I brought this up, like, there's a chance you could regress, but why not we look at the other side of the coin? What if you have two good quarterbacks? Like,
it's a great situation to have, a great problem.
I know people assume, like, Jared's playing at a high level, you don't want to regress, which I agree with. I think you have to extend them with where the Lions are going. But what if you have Goff playing at this high of a level, and I don't know, you have Hendon Hooker, who's also going to be a damn good quarterback? What if you just have two good quarterbacks? Like, why does it have to be like, and I have this debate with Neil a lot, it's like, you're going to go back and you're going to go to a guy who just, is not a proven commodity. Yeah, he might not be proven, you have a guy who's proven and he's winning games with you. But what if you got another guy who's also really good? You got two good quarterbacks.
It's
I
like
think
Alex Smith. It's the Alex
great
Smith
situation
thing.
to have. It's a great situation to have.
It's the Alex Smith, Patrick Mahomes thing. But like at the end of the day, like if Hendon Hooker is that dude, like if he is that dude, and I'm going to be completely honest, this is going to throw some people off. In 2 or 3 years, if you realize Hendon Hooker's that guy after let's say not next year, but the year after, you move on to Hendon Hooker. And that's just what it is, because you can re-sign him. You can re-sign him early, and then at that point, you have him cheaper than you have Goff. And at the end of the day, if he's actually that dude, he's going to be better than Jared Goff because he's mobile, and that's what you like. Like he's
and
more
at the
mobile
end of
than
the day,
Jared
that's
Goff.
how you sustain like a team's longevity in their window, because you gotta find a way. Like it's only a matter of time till you could be so good. The teams are going to find a way to catch up. So you have to constantly find to give them wrinkles. And if you supply a mobile quarterback who can spread the field better than what Jared Goff can, that's how I think you sustain it. And I'm not saying write Jared Goff off, but I think if you extend him, like a 3-year extension, I don't think a 4 or 5 year one, I don't think it's the most intelligent thing to do when you can just look at, okay, what is Goff now? And then obviously with time, he's going to degress a little bit. So you sign him to 3 years, it's pretty much you're getting him in that window. Once Jared's arm starts failing on him, I think he's going to go downhill quick. And I think that's just the fact of the matter, just because he doesn't have that cannon of an arm or mobility. So just if having a guy like Hendon ready is how you can sustain this.
I just think, real quick, I just think when you talk about the quarterback situation, it's either, you're on the Goff side or on the Hooker side, right? I don't know, that sounds kind of weird, but Hendon Hooker side. And at the end of the day, there could be a situation where they're, I don't know, both good.